Gamers, 1 second. Frozen webcam. Fooled you. I got you again, man. Anyway, I promise, in this video, we will attempt to not have the longest run of all time. We will attempt to, like, do some damage at some point. That's a good start. I wouldn't necessarily say that I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Ah! Ah! I should have attacked you. What would that time I did something wrong. I'll give you that one. That time I definitely did something wrong. Hang on here. What the tuna? Something like this, something like that. But certainly, oh, you're not supposed to end on 0 energy, bro. So I've made a lot of mistakes. But we're gonna focus on maybe being a little bit more offensive this time. I definitely do love the idea of applying vulnerability. 2 energy for 16 damage and cycling is just a little... I'm just gonna say it, man. It's a little tough for a fella such as myself. I'm gonna freeze you right here. I'm gonna hit you, and I'm not gonna lose 4 energy unless it would save us from taking more than 4 damage. It's science. There's nothing more that needs to be said. It's scientific, man. That looks great too. Oh, I hit it on 0 energy! I'm not cut out for this lifestyle, man. Okay. I do feel like No Holds Barred combined with Power Overwhelming, also known as Overwhelming Power, could be an interesting sort of setup. Like you would maybe like wide open, No Holds Barred, and then you're dead. That didn't cause us to lose HP. That's a good thing to notice. Exhaust all unplayable cards. Gain 8 block and draw 3 cards. Good if we're adding curses, but I think this card is kind of bad. Unless we have some kind of curse synergy. I guess if you had a lot of curses, exhausting your curses, and then getting like 8 block out of each curse you exhausted from the power that gives that to you, it might be nice. I got 8 block is good. I think I overrate the plated armor a little bit, and that's how we get ourselves into these kind of like wars of attrition. But I do like, I mean, 8 block for 1 energy this early seems pretty good. I would like, you know, ruin your life or whatever. Yeah, we can hit you. I still feel like I don't really know what I'm doing with this character. And that's okay, that's good. I didn't know what I was doing with the Watcher for like, I don't know, 10 years or something. We eventually figured it out. Well enough to at least beat Ascension 20 one time. Meat on the bone. We love it, man. I would also... I mean, I really do like take cover as well. And take shelter. You know, the Michael Stuhlbarg movie. Maybe you've seen it. Or no, sorry. That's Michael Shannon. I got it confused with A Serious Man. Little embarrassing for a fella like me. I think 2 vulnerability is an upgrade that I like. And now that I'm making my own decisions instead of just going off heuristics, we might be making huge mistakes. But you know what? I think that's the price you pay. I think we hit you with that. Hit you with this. Hit you with that. And hope for overwhelming power next turn. If we have overwhelming power, we'll be hugely pleased. If we don't, then we'll stall for a turn. Take 5 damage, no big deal. Okay, how about overwhelming power? I'm not insane, right? These are like pretty bad cards. Pardon me, it's a very wet cough. We're taking no damage. We're taking a little damage, but we could argue that we're doing it tactically. And if you believe that, you're probably not paying attention. Be nice to have some more energy. We can't end on 0 energy anymore, man. I see the problem now. Now I'm going to because I need to do damage to you, but I'm seeing the true cost of this card now. For the first time, it's laid out in front of me. Obviously, I have to end your life. We didn't do that badly, but we got to learn. With Bruise, I was really enjoying Spray and Pray last time. Ma Bank is interesting as well. Just 1 more damage. Draw 2 cards is pretty good. A better take... I do like the better take cover because it stays in your deck. Or the super defend stays in your deck at least. Now this should be interesting. This is kind of like the turn we want. Become vulnerable. Get bruised. Overwhelming power lets us fit in another couple of attacks here. Although we may not need it, man. We may not need it. That's more like it. I mean, we're accidentally building a very defensive deck yet again. I'm not going to go to the shop. I'm going to take advantage of Maw Bank while we're here. One of those. I mean, it's hard not to play a dive and at least get some plated armor. We're taking none damage. We don't want to end on 0 energy. That's the big one. I've been known to make that mistake from time to time. Which means we can't play take cover unless we want to take damage. So let's not play take cover then. Alright, I feel like I'm starting to figure something out. Maybe I'm not starting to figure everything out, but I'm starting to figure something out. We do take 5... Well, I forgot we ended on 0 energy again. I think what we'd love to see is a horror. This is also... Anything that applies bruise or keeps bruise going. Also, gaining strength is appealing to me, and I haven't really given this card the time of day as of yet. Let's give it a chance to upgrade it immediately so I never have any baseline for whether it's good or bad. This is a staggering turn for whatever the card is. No holds barred. No holds barred would go insane here. Let's start by discarding a defend to keep Deadeye in the center. That's exactly what we wanted to see. You're a genius. It's probably better. I think another Spray and Pray makes sense. I don't think our deck is necessary. For Act 1, I don't think our deck is too offensive. I mean, if anything, I was accusing it of being too defensive earlier, so... Dissolve. Maybe this is not necessary, but if we're going in, which we are, I kind of feel like doubling up on that Dissolve goes sort of insane. Because you can't hurt me for, like, basically 4 turns. We want no holds barred and Spray and Pray. You're still incapable of harming me. I mean, we have 60 block. You're capable of harming me, I suppose, but not in any way that matters, to put it in Tumbler parlance. Okay, we're going to strike you, gain some strength, exhaust this curse, move on with our lives. It does exhaust, so it's not coming back. Let's go Overwhelming Power. Get rid of a defend. We really want to see no holds barred, so Spray and Pray is a little better, but... Sorry, it's not so bad. It's not your fault. John, it's not your fault. Just gonna add it. Why not? Why not? And we ended on 0 energy. That's one reason why you might not want to. Fair enough. On the other hand, we're basically ruining your life. Your life is essentially over. I'm in your walls. I ended on 0 energy. That's my bad. How about a dive? And then a Deadeye? We probably could have easily set up... what was I going to say? A Dead on there? But alas, I did not. Okay, now I'm getting slightly scared. We are 6 strength up, though. That's very positive. I feel like a Memento no holds barred Deadeye that does quite a lot of damage. Can I ask, how did we accidentally get this curse in our deck? Did he curse me? Did I curse myself? Does anybody know what's happening here? How did I get weakness in my deck? Strike or Defend draws a card. 13 damage. Stuns any, and I mean, just interesting to me. It's just interesting. I love this idea, man. First 2 times you use a random potion each combat, first 2 times you use any potion, gain a random potion. You can only use 2 potions per combat. Am I not evaluating this properly? Because it seems like the greatest relic that's ever existed. 2 free potions per combat? So, like, right off the bat, I love the idea of like a duplication potion. No holds barred. And then like a smoke bomb. I'm like, if you... There should be a way. That's not the card I thought it was. You know what? Later, y'all. That's a little embarrassing. For some reason, I thought that was a covet. And that's on me. I'll own that. That's on me. Well, we can get 2 stuns here, which is kind of nutty. But what about, like, choose a boss card? Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. Gain 10 block. Gain a lot of energy and a slime crush card. Let's just start with 3 weak and vulnerable. And you also gave me 4 block every time I play a card. I'd be willing to give it a try. I guess I would rather Deadeye and then Roundhouse. Wow. Like, again, I think if you have potions... I guess if you don't have potions, it's kind of hard to get this thing started. But if you do have potions, does this not just seem like outrageously incredible? Or am I the fool? It seems like we may accomplish our goal of things moving a little quicker as well. Like, I'm not really messing with that. I'm messing with the Blessing of the Forge. I feel like we just need to remove cards right now. Like, I feel like our deck is pretty good, man. I would happily transform a basic. Sure, I didn't add it to the deck, but I would trade a strength for it for sure. Give me some more gold, man. I'm chill. And then this is perfect. What do we want? There's everything here looks delicious to a fella like me. The duplication is the tricky one. Let's start with some cards. Well, let's start with Captain's Wheel. And then removing like a basic defend. Maybe you don't need to duplicate a card. Because power or overwhelming power is a little spicy for me. But a second dissolve could be really nice too. Okay, I'm willing to take a second dissolve. We still have 198 gold. Give me bronze scales then. And honest, I'm very happy with our cards, I think. Caveat, I don't know what I'm talking about, but drink a potion. You might as well. Okay, that seems fine to me. Let's start here. Let's start here. Gain some power. A little spray and pray. Spray and pray is what adds the curse. Okay, so it's literally just I have to read the card. And I ended on 0 energy. Okay, now that's getting a little silly. That being said, on this turn, I am going to end on 0 energy. It would be nice to get an energy relic, so we feel like we don't have to. I mean, I see the conundrum I'm facing here because we're going to end on 0 energy. What we could also do is we don't have to play overwhelming power immediately. That's going to sting because we're going to be on 0 energy because we only had 2 energy. That's right. That's right. 17 block. 13. Okay, so playing the defense makes sense. We're on 0 energy. It's the right decision on these. It just is annoying. Okay, that was not great, but it wasn't so bad. Ginger is kind of a crazy card. You can call me crazy if you want. Maybe there's such a thing as too many dissolves, but I also get the idea that it might be one of those cards where you kind of can't have too many of them. At the very least, the video is going to go by at a record pace compared to what we're used to. So I think we would love to maybe do that. And a Gambler's Brew could be very helpful. We probably want Memento, Overwhelming Power. Everybody's attacking, so the Roundhouse isn't as good as I'd like. Maybe discard a basic strike. Well, it's probably going to be these two. We could use another potion. I mean, the roundhouse was like still pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you though, we got what I was actually looking for, which is that. And then we can take a lot of damage off the table doing that. Yes, we take 4 damage from having 0 energy, but that seemed to make a lot of sense to me. This strikes me as a dream come true, man. Even though we lost 4 health, okay? I'm crashing out. But I think that I'm realizing that it's the right order of operations. Now here we don't have to take any more damage, although if we took 4 damage twice, we would heal for a little bit more, but whatever. If you end your turn concentrated, gain energy next turn, would actually go crazy. I don't think we need any of these. Toy Ornithopter seems like a disgusting synergy for what we've got going on here. That seems incredible. I think we've got this. Take a drink. I think you could do a lot worse than a flex, but maybe that means we should just pop a different potion instead and save flex for a more meaningful moment. Sure, I can live with this. And then, do I want you to be vulnerable? I'm not totally sure about that yet. Dump this to make... Yeah, okay. No, this is good. With 2 energy, we haven't played Power Overwhelming. So I think we do it like that. Oh, it wasn't dead on, was it? It wasn't dead on. That's my bad, y'all. Going to bed, y'all. Good night. Be like a wide open and a take cover. An interesting relationship with overwhelming power right now. Anytime you get a chance to do that, you're going to be thrilled. Oh, I'm so stoked we got Ginger. It's going to make Doubt so much less bad. I didn't even think about that, but it's true, man. Like the show. Honestly, a double flex potion is kind of disgusting. I'm not a believer that we need any of those. Meal ticket and Tori, kind of disgusting. Strawberry, very nice. I know that it's more efficient to do it the other way, but I like to keep the deck thin. And I like to have fun. I would also love... I mean, I feel like on turn 1, having a lot of extra strength is exactly what we're going for right now. So am I gonna ruin your life on turn 1? I'm gonna try to hurt you pretty good. By playing like 3 cards. 54 damage, and then another 40 damage. I don't know, a 100 damage turn 1 seems like pretty okay to me. And we want a dissolve. I'm gonna go ahead and pay the cost of being on 0 energy. I think that's sensible. I do have to hurt you, for sure. You are attacking, obviously. I don't want to take damage, so let's hit you with the how-to basic here. We do take 3 damage. Get stunned, pass the turn. Really like to make you be dead on, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I literally like can't use a... Yeah, I can't use a potion. I think it's a bad dissolve. But we need something that's going to do damage. We have damage cards now that I think about it. I hate to do it. I hate to take the damage. You're going to do 27 damage. We got extra energy like on the house. That's huge. Plated armor. We have to make Deadeye work. Do I want to make... I don't think I want to make you vulnerable. So let's spray and pray and just take the extra strength. We're going to need the extra strength. This is like a better turn for... I'll take the damage. Make you weak and put up a bunch of block. We cannot be made weak, on the other hand. Now we gotta go in. It's gotta be like this. Maybe it's better in the other order. This one's gonna be close. I gotta go in. I don't know what you want me to do. I gotta go in. I'm no longer frail, at least, but I am on lethal. It's not what you want to see, but we can exhaust the curse, make you weak, which means I'm living for it. Not a great turn. I'm in a very delicate spot, to put it mildly. It is possible for us to do 78 damage to you in a single turn. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. I'm dead. Nothing I played could have saved. We had too many doubts. All right, we're gonna run it back. Maybe defense is the way. Maybe I got a little too big for my britches. That's our first loss as the keeper, and I gotta be honest. I'm honestly starting to be a little tilted by this character. I got a lot to learn, clearly. Deal damage equal to your missing HP when you play strike or defend draw. Okay, I really like adapt. It's just really expensive. I do feel like every time I play as this character, and I deliberately didn't take an energy relic last time. Every time I've played as this character so far, I've been like, I need extra energy. There's probably just like an element of truth to like... That's big. To the idea that if you're... The worse you are, the more you feel like you need extra energy to like cover for that. But that doesn't stop me from being a little ticked off. Now I'm like, dude, maybe we should not add other cards to our deck. Maybe we should just be playing strikes and defense. First dead-on card you play goes back into your hand. Okay. Do me a favor. Well, I guess we would love to have some good dead-on cards. Like, what about adding a cheat here and then trying to get the combo pumping? We don't want to become cursed. This might, well, just give me the HP. Put the HP in the bag, bro. Okay, so we love combo, but there's nothing to do with it right now. One of the top 3 cards in your draw pile. I did all that to play a defend, huh? Interesting. It's an interesting choice. I don't know if I'd necessarily say good choice, but certainly an interesting choice. Love to see that, I suppose. Trying to think of what the synergies we're looking for are. Surely there's an attack up here. I guess whenever you draw a curse, gain 8 block would also be good for us. 7 damage, repeat on a random enemy for each dead-on effect this turn. I mean, that seems like it's built to work with combo, right? First 2 dead-on cards. Play one of the first 5 cards. High Noon costing 0. I mean, whenever I find myself in an energy crunch, I'm like, we need to upgrade cards that lower the cost of the card. I'm going. Kunai seems like a perfect get, man. I don't know if you could do much better than that. Forget it, man. Forget it. I'm gonna stay defensively minded. Because it worked. It worked. You reap what you sow. I don't know what that's supposed to mean in this context. Either way, you're in a lot of trouble, Jawworm. That's all I'd say about that. Is you're in for a world of hurt. Like, look at that. We're already 1 dex up. I'm not even trying, really. What I would love to see now, I think... There's nothing in my draw pile, man. Son of a... At least we're going to get a snapshot to give us some block. But what I would love to see now is... Huge. Huge. Not so huge. The dead-on card, and forgive me, oh my god, it doesn't exist. Forgive me because I don't know the name. The dead-on card that you're breaking my you-know-what's here. The dead-on card that lowers the cost of a card, I think would go crazy. What is this, man? Lose 2 HP, deal 10 damage. Cursed weapons permanently deal 1 more damage exhaust. That's tough. That's really tough. I don't think I'm the guy you want using that right now. It's like a ritual blade that takes longer to get going. Concentrate. We need to guarantee some dead-on effects. I can trust this, I think, with combo. All right, let's see if I've completely lost it. Horrific start. This is better. Get a dead-on effect. There will not be a dead-on effect. That's okay. If anything, let's take some free defends, man. Which allows us to also... hey, dude, that was like a 21 damage ricochet thanks to the snipe. It didn't all go bad. Like a high noon defend. Strike and strike. And then you're going to blow yourself out. Or, well, no, the Mercury Hourglass is going to blow you out. I would happily just throw the combo in here just because it's... I need to learn how to play around it a little bit more. Let's covet and dump a strike. I'm trying to move cheat over, but that's not how that works. Is there anything in here that I guess... I mean, we play to defend. That's not so bad. Brings back snapshot. You get hit twice. Well, we spread the love around here. That's fun. we have fun here. I think we're kind of on to something now. But it's obviously not perfect, to put it mildly. Cheat? I don't even know what you'd want to get out of it. I'm literally just going to play this twice. Because you're gonna... one of them is going to die to the Mercury Hourglass anyway. And then the other one is going to die to getting hit by an element of ballistics. Sorry, I don't want the video to get demonetized for no reason. 4 0-cost cards in hand is the type of stuff I'm talking about. That's good. Do we need... I don't know, a second snipe is just a little... It's a little ambitious, and if we draw them both on the same turn, I'll probably be pretty disappointed, but... A combo, a snipe, a cheat. Let's get a defend going here, which brings back another cheat. Which doesn't do much for us. Yeah, you're getting it. You're starting to understand. We're gonna need some help. I don't really have any debuffs. I could bruise you. I gotta hurt you pretty... Oh, I do have a curse in my hand. That's true. So maybe, like, hit you, and then make sure that you break. It's not great considering we, like, used a potion to make it happen, but I don't think it's... It's not horrible, maybe. Now, you could see how with Ricochet, that turn would have gone kind of insane. And we didn't draw it, but if we had drawn it, you could see how we'd be sitting pretty after that. Is there like a rule? Did they make a rule you can't draw your good cards on turn 1? Because me personally, I would like to be privy to any sort of like discussions about that in the future. Because I think that personally for me doesn't work. I think that's not really fair. Let's get... Please tell me this hits snapshot. That's actually extremely important. Because we gain a ton of block off of that. And then all of a sudden... Oh my god. I mean, it worked out okay, but I was like, could you just get the lethal on the one guy instead? And maybe I'm crashing out. Maybe I'm crashing out unnecessarily here. Alright, like, this went okay. I had to use a potion to make it happen, but it went okay. I don't know if a fully loaded even makes sense for us, but here we are, man. Here we are. Alright, let's make you pay the iron price. Combo, snipe, cheat. Ricochet will at least hit you a bunch. And then you can snipe, cheat. Not that we need this. I'd rather play a high noon, man. And the whole reason behind the high noon was just to... just to get it out there, I guess. I'd love to hit you. Move you closer to the center. Move snapshot closer to the center, I should say. Not that it ends up being relevant at all now that I look at it, but hey, kunai. Alright, we got something. Right? It's not total garbage. That's insane. You were going to get Ghostly Presence. And then you can go again. You could play another Ricochet. I'm not sure we want to. Covet, dump a strike. Draw a Ricochet. Maybe we're okay with it. And then we can't play anything else, and that's fine. We should have probably played the Memento there. I'm not doing a great job with Memento. That's for certain. Cheat. Apply a weak to all enemies. Extremely valuable for a fella like me. Rinse and repeat with a defend for no reason, but at least we get some draw. Okay, we did like 20 damage in what I thought were two very creative turns. That's a bad sign. Yeah? Yeah? Well, it's got to be done. I don't know what you want me to say about that. This is the turn where we have to go in. It's got to be like, Covet, get closer to the center. I think it's got to be a strike. Stop drawing cards, man. No, stop drawing cards, because I need this to do something. Oh, brother. Okay, well, this turn I got to hit you extremely hard then. That could be possible. I didn't really crunch the numbers, but... that was a little spooky. The animation took longer than I would have liked. We're gonna Covet? Honestly, dump that, man. I'm sure it's coming back, right? Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Sometimes you just gotta play a block as a block. You know what would be crazy is if this dude hit us with the shuriken. It's not possible, but it would really hit the spot if he was interested in something like that. How about like a strike? Oh my god, because we draw the card. It doesn't move cheat over, man. I'm okay. Snapshot puts it back over here. Ricochet. It's at least, you know what? It's a great opportunity to get some extra decks. You take a turn off. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna dump some trash. I'm gonna hit you again, I hope. I'm gonna hit you again. It rolls you over and we get some extra strength, some extra decks out of it. Hey, that actually moves Snapshot closer to the middle, which I'm very pleased with. Now, then it puts it back up. No matter what, okay? No matter what, I'm telling myself, no matter how cool the options are, I can't see myself. Nothing in my draw pile. You really got to check that, man. That's getting embarrassing. No matter how cool the other options are, I am going to be highly likely to take an energy relic. Because that extra energy makes a big difference, especially when we're drawing this much. And we are drawing like an awful lot. I think you're going to hit me really hard on this turn. I'm not going to like it. That's very nice. We're to just dump this one. Ghostly Presence becomes dead on again. And then next turn we ruin your life. It'd be nice to have some zero cost attacks, okay? I'm just going to say it. It struck. We have one card and it's a strike, so we're not gonna sweat cheat on that one. We were hoping to see like a Ricochet. Ricochet might have even been in our hand for all I know. It was actually a pretty good fight, but like, you know what? I believe in it. Strikes or defends, draw 2. No energy relic. What can you say, man? What can you say? No energy relic. There's nothing that needs to be said. Double the effectiveness of my potions. My heart is broken. My heart's broken. I don't have anything else to say. My heart's broken. Now we might still be fine, but it stings. It stings and it hurts. Some things you can't take back, man. Some things you can't take back. It doesn't hurt as much as they just hurt me, though. That's clear. Let's do a snapshot. And then cheat also gets a dead-on effect, which is not relevant at all. But if I play this, we'll draw a card. Ghostly Presence will move to the center. Or we could trigger double weakness, actually. Yeah, that's probably a lot better. And then it's like a be careful who you call ugly in middle school type moment, because I'm supposed to run buck wild on you now. Something like this. You gotta admit, it's pretty funny, though. That's a funny moment. And surely... Okay, well, 1 damage to get you off tempo is good, but we're going to lose a lot of gold in the process here. Because I don't believe there's any way I stop you. There's absolutely no way I stop you. This is a horrible omen, man. You must take cards that deal damage. I'm reminding myself. 60 soul burn. Okay. Sure. 9 damage, draw 2. Next turn, draw 1 less. We don't have to worry about a dearth of draw. We draw a lot. That would actually be pretty nice. It's really hard for me to justify. You know what? It's very... Well, no. Take Trip. I can't believe I'm doing it, but take Trip. Because I need it. I need some way to deal more damage to enemies. And an upgraded Trip is even good for AoE. Give me a snipe. No, there's a better way. Maybe there's not. Give me a snipe and a snapshot. I guess you could combo snapshot. Not that we really want to have another snapshot in hand, but like... That's curious. Okay. We didn't even get to the kunai. Man, 4 energy would change our lives. 4 energy would absolutely change our lives. Make you vulnerable. Make you vulnerable. Might as well double up on Ghostly Presence just to juice Ricochet up. And that was a pretty sizable Ricochet. I think it's got to be cheat for a defend. Then play defend. Then cheat for a quick draw. Sure, we added a lot of dazes, but we drew some dazes too. Defend. Memento. Taking 18. I can live with this damage. This is not a... It's a mistake, but it's not a huge mistake. We should be using some potions, though. I think adding another strike +2 seems fantastic. Thank you. But no, I will not lose all my gold. I don't care if it is 21 gold. It's on site, bro. And for 0 cost, yes. Twice, exhaust the card to get 8 block? Absolutely. Now you, sir, you're going to do me a favor. You're going to get hit. And then you're going to get quick drawn. And high calibered. And then struck ×2'd. And honestly, I feel like with double potions, we kind of need to apply this soul burn to either a hard elite or a boss. I'm not sure this enemy qualifies. We only get one, huh? I guess we could have chosen to. How could you do this to me? Me doing things to myself? How could the game do this to me? On the bright side, not taking damage. I don't think we've been using that card for any real purpose. You're kind of getting kind of nasty with the damage there. 17 damage. Let's get a snipe into a cheat. Into a doubled quick draw. High noon. Ricochet. Snapshot. That could have been better, I think, but it certainly could have also been worse. I don't know what we're doing. Is it time to admit this? This is huge. So I think you can like combo, cheat. We need to do some damage at some point, so I'm happy that's out there. Ghostly Presence for 2 turns of weakness is very nice on this fight. You have to be the first one killed. Okay, cost 0. Let's double up on it, man. Why not? 2 snipes. I'm crashing out, man. I know I keep saying it, but like this is... We're getting into full crash out territory. Why would you play it? Why in this order? Why in this order? You gotta die. I think we may lose right here. That would be bad. To like put it in the most obvious way possible. How about like covet this memento? So snapshot's back in the middle. You might as well. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why we would. I don't know why we wouldn't. But cheat. Ghostly Presence. Strike. We're taking so much damage, but I have to do something. I'm not dead, but I am on 2 HP. That's a little on the light side. I'll do whatever I have to do. There's nothing to be done. Unless... Unless... I'm dead. I'm dead. Alright, well clearly I have a lot to learn about how to play as the keeper. This one was pretty much like an abject mess from top to bottom. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We'll figure it out. We always do. And I'll see you next time. Later!